This video focuses on the Kruskal Wallis nonparametric test. When the dependent variable is measured on an ordinal scale, or the data are extremely non-normal, the Kruskal Wallis test should be used instead of ANOVA. Nonparametric tests are less rigorous than conventional, that is, parametric tests. A researcher compared dye penetration for 4 different bonding agents used with resin composite restorations. The greater the dye penetration, the greater the risk of microbial leakage into the tooth. The independent variable is bonding agent, and the dependent variable is dye penetration, measured in microns. Extracted teeth were restored using the bonding agents, then stored in dye for 48 hours, sectioned, and the greatest dye penetration for each tooth was recorded. The assumptions for ANOVA were checked in SPSS. The Shapiro-Wilk results show p-values less than 0.05 for all groups, so these data are not suitable for ANOVA. If we look at the data, we see a large number of zeros, and we can see the effect of all these zeros on normality by looking at the histograms for each group. The Kruskal Wallis test is used when the normality assumption is not met. Scores are converted to ranks, with the smallest value equal to 1 and the largest value equal to n. If results are statistically significant, a Tukey post hoc test is done to see which mean ranks are significantly different. The hypotheses look similar to those of ANOVA, except that they focus on mean rank. The first output table shows the overall test of mean rank differences. The p-value is small, so the null hypothesis is rejected. Double-clicking in this table will open another table that shows the value for the test statistic h, as well as the degrees of freedom. The next table provides results of the multiple comparisons. The only statistically significant mean rank comparisons are those involving bonding agent A. The table of mean ranks shows that dye penetration was greater for group A than for the other 3 groups. In the write-up, the researcher indicates that the normality assumption was violated and that the Kruskal Wallis test was used. The results of this test are reported first, followed by the multiple comparison results. The table showing groups that do not differ displays mean ranks rather than means. If the dependent variable is ordinal or otherwise extremely non-normal, the appropriate test is the Kruskal Wallis test, which tests for differences in mean rank. If results are statistically significant, a Tukey multiple comparison procedure is used to determine statistically significant mean rank differences.